All right, what's going on YouTube? Today we got chest and back. What I like to do is I like to start off with some dips and some pull-ups. So, today we're gonna do 4 sets of 10 on both dips and pull-ups. I've already done 1 set, so I'm gonna just do 3 sets. But if you're having like shoulder problems like in here or out here, I would suggest doing some dips before you do like the chest workout or anything, because it strengthens those stabilizer muscles right there, which causes a lot of pain because a lot of people just jump straight into that workout not really fully warmed up. So it's a little tip right there. So if you have no shoulder pains, try doing some dips before your workout. Let's go ahead. First set. 1, 2, 3. Now, not only that, you should want to work on your body weight strength, because if you can't lift your own body weight, then you're just a useless muscle head. All right. I would definitely say you should at least be able to hit at minimum like 10 pull-ups, 10 dips. As a guy, you should be able to do that. If you can't do it, you might need to get to work, because say if something happens and say it's a wall that's in your way and all you have to do is just pull yourself up, you mean to tell me you're gonna die because you're not able to pull yourself up? I don't know. Some of y'all might not care, but I just think it's a little crazy that you can't pull your own body weight. I don't care how much weight you lift. All right. Let's go ahead and have the second set with his third set. All right. I'm telling you, it really works on those stabilized muscles. So if you're trying to get into that bench and all that stuff, you need to strengthen those muscles up so you don't run into shoulder problems. Yeah. Today was a little shaky. I'm not gonna lie. I did 9 miles earlier and decided to drink, a beer right on after that. So we're gonna see if I feel it. But I'm chilling right now. But yeah, because I drunk it. I was like, okay. Hopefully this don't mess my workout out, because I drunk it like 2 hours before coming here. So that was like 2.5, because it's like a 30-minute drive to get here. I think it's like 30 minutes. Yeah, but it is what it is. We're knocking it out. 9 miles. We did this, and then later today, when I wake up, I'll be heading to the park, going to knock out a little 5K. But it's gonna be a 5K with hills. I'm still trying to go ahead and get used to this elevation here. So I'm doing my own little running plan right now. It's kind of a little off track, but we're still knocking off those weekly miles goals. All right, last set. And then after this, we're gonna hop into the I think we might hop straight into to back. I say we'll hop straight into back. Do probably some bent over rows, and then we're gonna do some chest flies before we go hit the bench. So we're done with those. So right now what we're about to do, I'll go ahead and hit the bent-over rows, knock out 4 sets of that, and then we'll come back over, most likely do it on the machine. We're gonna do work on that chest, pec flies, work on that, and then next workout we'll go ahead and do some back machines. We might do some bent over rows right here, lat pull downs, and then for chest, we got flat bench. I'm gonna do dumbbell incline. I think I'm starting like that. So yeah, we gotta go ahead, head over to the free weights right now. Now we're doing bent over rows, but I like to do bent over rows and then I like to superset it with some pull-ups. So, I really like to work those lats, make sure the lats is nice and strong, good for pulling, especially if you're, trying to bodybuild or you're trying to really build muscle and tone that body up. You're definitely gonna be want to add in a lot of pull-ups. The pull-ups will definitely tone that back up. So right here we're gonna do 4 sets of 8 to 10. 4 sets of 8 to 10, and we're gonna do same thing with the pull-ups, like 4 sets of 8 to 10, just depending on how we feel. In the beginning we're gonna start off with 4 sets of 10, and then depending on how much the muscle is really like burning, we might drop down like 2 reps, but if not, we just gonna go 4 sets of 10. Hold it strong. So let's go ahead and knock out this first set right here. And I think this is about this is probably around 185, probably like 180 or something. These kilograms, yeah, they kind of knock everything off, but yeah, around 185. It feels like 190. Feels like 190, but it might just be the bar. So bam. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, 10 right there. Ooh, let's go ahead and knock out 10 right here. Okay. Yeah, my back is it's pretty sore right now. That run I did earlier kind of got me a little tensed up. Whenever I do long runs, for some reason, it's like this part to like the top of that lat, it always cramps up real easily. Like the same day, sometimes the next day. Wish they had like bangs or reins out here. Monsters are pretty straight, but I prefer a bang or a rein. Tastes a lot better. All right, let's go ahead and knock out this second set. Let's get it. And I like to kind of keep a closer grip so it can kind of slide up that lat. Really working it back. That's how I do it. I've seen some people do a little, oh shit. Seen some people do a little bit wider, but I like to do a little closer grip. All right. All right. All right. Looks like we're gonna be dropping the reps by 2. Whew. Yeah, back is burning a lot more than I thought. So yeah, we're gonna just drop like down to 8. Go ahead and knock that out. Then after this, we're gonna hit the pec fly machine. Go ahead and do that. And then right after that, we're gonna go ahead and go over to the machines. We're gonna do some lat pull downs and bent over rows with the cables. But I'm gonna do about 2 sets apiece since I'm already kind of doing them right here. So we're gonna do 2 sets and yeah, really work that back. Might do some lower back. Not too big of a fan on doing a lot of lower back workouts, especially when I'm running, because my lower back always gets sore for the next day. So yeah, let's go ahead and knock out this set. Had to run my mouth a little bit, catch my breath, because yeah, doing it like this have you out of breath. All right, let's go ahead and get straight to it. That's enough talking. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yeah. Lifting weight is the easy part. I feel like lifting weight is easy, but when it comes to like running, all that stuff, that high intensity, high endurance type of training, oh man, yeah. Now that's what a real work is. Working out is easy. It's like a day off right here, but not really for me because I technically do it every day. So did 9 miles like 5 hours ago. 9 miles like 5 hours ago. Got something good to eat. Got some good fluids in me. Go ahead and hydrate for this workout right here. And bam, here we go. Oops. We got 8. Here we go. Woo, shit. I don't know if y'all can see it on the camera, but I got a little pump right there. Yeah, I can't wait. After this race, I'll be getting ready for this powerlifting and bodybuilding show. So, I got a couple of things I want to do next year. Aim for a show, probably most likely in summertime, probably like June, July. Go ahead and get ready for that. Right now I'm like 208, so gonna try to jump up to 230. Get some good work with powerlifting and bodybuilding. I'm just doing powerlifting because got a couple friends who's trying to compete, and if you're just in the gym, you don't have any plans to compete, what are you doing? All right, you should have people around you trying to push you. Whew. If you don't have friends around you that's trying to push you, I think you might need to find you a new friend circle, because as you get older, life is not going to get easier. Life is going to get a little harder. It just depends on what problems you want to pick up. You could choose an easy, soft life where you kind of just take the basic road that everybody else does. It's not saying it's bad or anything. Where you blue collar, white collar. You go to work, go home, see the family. Maybe you want to work out after. it's things like that where you really need somebody to push you, because yeah, you could get real complacent easy as a man. So make sure you have a good circle around you. Let's knock out this last set, and we're gonna go ahead and hit that pec fly. Show you guys how I do it, and really target that like kind of like that upper area right there. That way you're getting a good pump. All right, let's go. All right, let's get it. 9, 10. Let's see if we can do 10 pull-ups. Dang, got some these damn mosquitoes keep getting in my face. It's because it's kind of like a open gym, so the door is open, but you know, right outside the door is outside. Let me catch my breath. Ooh, shit, yeah. This is why cardio is important, because, man, lift the weights to have you out of breath, too. All right, let's see if we got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. 9. Let's get it. 10. There we go. All right. Woo, shit. That was 10 right there. That was 10. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep good tonight. Right now it's like 1:20. We're gonna be out of here probably like 2:30. And yeah, shower, eat, go to sleep. But that's it right here. I'm gonna whack the weights and back over there to the pec flies. All right, here we go with the pec flies. So, all right, so how I like to do it is, I like to go ahead and kind of like sit up, kind of put my shoulder blades curving back, kind of like on the bench, and we're gonna have the fingers and the thumb kind of like at the nipple level. So 1, 2. Yeah, I don't know if you could see. I might do like a little close up on the last set to where you can really see the chest kind of pushing up and squeezing right there. That's where you really want to target right there. So like, if you're really trying to build that upper chest, I definitely say doing that workout along with you know, got a couple other workouts, incline dumbbells, lots of other incline machines that they got in all gyms. I prefer this and incline bench, but definitely do incline dumbbell a little bit more than incline bench, just to protect those shoulders. But you know, I used to have shoulder problems, so my shoulders is kind of already like, I'm not gonna say healed. I'm not sure what happened. It kind of just randomly, just without me really noticing, the shoulder pain went away. So that's what I was saying. I was doing like the dips and the pull-ups before I do all my workout. I really think it's those stabilized muscles right there that you know, working out, they get weak, you know, start hurting everything else, because you know, you overworking other things, especially because I was driving trucks. So when I was driving trucks, you know, I was mainly like Planet Fitness on the Smith machines, and none against Smith machines, but when you use Smith machines a little too much, they kind of mess your stabilized muscles up. So when you get to like free weights, the weight will feel a little bit heavier because it's all you. You know, you don't have anything stabilizing weight for you. It's just all you right there. So Smith machines are all right. I would do Smith machine when it comes to like Bulgarian squats, sometimes back squats too. But I say free weight over a Smith machine. Go ahead and knock out. We're doing 4 sets of 10, by the way. So let's go ahead. I'm dropping free game right here, guys. You know, free game help you build that muscle up. You new to the gym. You don't got a coach. You do these workouts. You're guaranteed to see some progress. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's like I got like 130 on the bar too, so we'll load up on the weight. So it's definitely pumping that chest up right now. But yeah, not doing too crazy. You know, I probably won't go too crazy in the gym, lifting weight wise, until after this half marathon. So after this half marathon, you know, we going straight back into the gym. Cardio will be either incline treadmill or it'll be the Stairmasters, and definitely gonna be loading up those meals. So I'm like around 208 right now. It's been a while since I weighed myself, but last time I weighed myself, I was like 208. So the goal will be to reach 230 and compete in the powerlifting competition in that weight class, and then hopping on stage for bodybuilding. You know, it might be around like maybe like 222 to 225, because the last prep I had, you know, when I cut down, I went from like 215, 216 to I think I was like 210 stepping on stage. So it was like 5-6 pounds like that extra fat that I got rid of, and you know, I probably would have been a little bit lighter, probably a pound or two if I dried out a little bit more. Because looking at that last show, I'm like, you know, there's a lot of room for improvement. I definitely could have been a lot drier, but you know, got that experience now. Body is a lot more mature, muscles a lot more mature. So this next prep, stay tuned, because it definitely be a lot crazier than the last one, and we're gonna record everything. Yeah, put y'all on game, I'm telling you. Let's go ahead and knock this third set. All right, let's get it. Yeah. You really feel it, especially because I don't know what show I'll do. I don't really care what kind of show I do, though, to be honest. Because my first one, I should have did a natural show, but I ended up doing just a regular one. You know, I was on stage with guys who were geared up, and you know, I did pretty good. I got second in my class, so you know, I feel like I should have won, but hey, it was my first show. Got the experience, but yeah, definitely will be probably picking the same type of show. Yeah, I really don't care if they geared up, juiced up, or anything. You know, I think I got some pretty solid genetics, pretty solid body. I know how to really mold everything together to bring out that look to where I can definitely compete with a lot of those guys. Because you know, the thing is, a lot of people get on gear without even knowing like what kind of genetics, what their genetics look like. So when you hop in the gym, you know, some people may be in the gym for like a year and decide to hop on gear, and I'm just like, you have no idea what your body is going to look like, because you haven't been training long enough. You haven't really focused to mold your body the way how it's supposed to be to really pop out those genetics. So a lot of people hop on gear and look terrible. You know, there's plenty of people out there to where, you know, they have all the acne on their back, all the nasty acne on their face too, just look real nasty, but you know, they're geared up, but they look terrible. They like shit. So, hey, give it some time. You know, when it comes to building muscle and like getting your body how you really want it to, Yeah, that's a process. You gotta take time. You know, don't just jump into it, because once you jump into it, all you're gonna do is just mess up the process. So, you know, I suggest you take your time with it. You know, give it at least like 2 years. Really focus, a good diet, really training, and stop looking at IG. Like, don't look at me and be like, oh, I want to look like Rob because he's this and that. So let me hop on gear so I can fast track there. I've been working out since, what was it, 2014? You know what I'm saying? I got a lot more experience than you. All right, that's it for that. But I got a lot more experience than you. I got a lot more experience in, you know, my genetics. My genetics are a lot different from a lot of people. So don't think just because you do these workouts right here doesn't automatically mean you're gonna look like me. No, you know, my genetics are totally different from yours. Now, you have like high metabolism. You know, I could help you out to kind of like really put that weight on and build that muscle up, because you know I had a very high metabolism, and you know it was a little harder to gain weight. But you know what I'm saying, over time I just learned how to work with my body. I learned my body over the years, so you know I know what works for me. So all I'm doing is sharing what works for me. You know, never know, it might work for you, and you might see some serious growth. But we're done with this right now. What we're about to do is better go ahead to the lat pull downs and bent over rows. Now since we already did basically over there, and we're just gonna do the cables, we're gonna do 2 sets for the lat pull downs and 2 sets for the bent over rows. And then we're gonna knock out the last 2 exercises with a flat bench, and we do incline bench. I don't think I feel like really grabbing those dumbbells like that. So we're gonna do flat bench, a flat bench and incline bench. So yeah, I'm about to bring you guys over there. All right, so right here we're gonna superset it. We gonna knock out 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go straight into it. I got the close grips. Close grips kind of work on that center back right there. We've already done majority of the work on our lats, outer back. So we're gonna work on some of that inner back right now with these 2 exercises. But we're only gonna do 2 sets of these and then 2 sets of those. And we're gonna head over there to the benches. So let's go ahead and knock out this right here. We're gonna do it back to back too, so you know it's gonna be a little quick one. So 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna do 7 to 8. You know, nothing too crazy. But make sure we really work out that center back, get that good squeeze in. All right. Yeah. Body is tired now. Body is tired. Need to make sure I get me some good sleep tonight. So with this one, because I think this is like 1:30, so we're gonna get a good squeeze on when we come back. That way we can rework those muscles, and yeah. We're gonna really build it up. That's how you build a strong back. You know, a good back. You know, some of the workouts, they suck. Some of the workouts, you might start cramping up on them. In my honest opinion, legs and back probably have you the most tired. Yeah, I notice like if I go crazy like on a back day or something, the next day I usually feeling real sluggish, kind of real tired. Same thing with legs. It's real sluggish. Like all my energy is going towards my muscle groups to heal them up. All right, so let's go ahead, get this out the way. So, good squeeze. Good squeeze. There we go. All right, not too heavy. Like I said in my last video, you don't need heavy weights to still build muscle. You know, unless you're trying to power lift, or you trying to. Well, I even say when it comes to bodybuilding, you can do all the lightweight, and then you go ahead and pick up some weight when you start your workout, and you start feeling like the weight is a lot more heavier. Like for the quads, if I want to build my legs, let's say I do a bunch of lunges, step ups, and some sister squats, back body weight stuff, and then I'm like, okay, let me go into lifting the weights now. 225 after those workouts right there, it's going to feel probably a lot closer to 315. With your legs burning and all that stuff. So you really don't need a lot of weight. It just depends on your goals. You do not need to lift heavy, go crazy to mold your muscles up, to really shape your body and all that stuff. Yeah. Let's go ahead and knock out this second set right here. And with this workout, so you see me coming up here, and you see me kind of leaning back. When I lean back, I'm getting a good squeeze all the way on my lats right here in the center. So me being right here, bam, that good squeeze. Really work those muscles. All right. Just going to knock out this set right here. Quick set of 8. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Some of these workouts, I'm getting a crazy cramp in my my center right side of my back. Getting a little cramp right there. Then when I'm kind of moving around like this, I'm getting a cramp maybe on the center, center upper of my chest right now. So yeah, body is definitely going through it. I need to make sure I eat me some good food. I wish the kitchen was open, because the kitchen has some good food, but they're closed right now. I'm not sure why they're closed, because it says 24 hours, but they've been closed these past 2 days. But they definitely got some good food. Whew. All right. Let's go ahead and knock out this next one. Yeah, soon I'm gonna start making ebooks and all that stuff. For people who don't have a lot of time working out. Maybe you have 30 minutes to an hour only to work out, but you can't go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, whatever your situation is, your schedule is that busy. I'm gonna make an ebook to where you can do a lot of at-home workouts, and to be honest, you only need I want to say 5-pound dumbbells and 25-pound dumbbells. 2 sets, 5 pounds and 25 pounds. You have those 2 sets, you're really solid for everything, to be honest. It's a lot of stuff that you do with that stuff, and it's a lot of stuff that you can do with it in 30 minutes to an hour. That's if you're not BSing around and playing around. You just let me knock out this workout, let me get straight to it. Yeah, you'll be golden. And then also for truck drivers too, because as a truck driver, I've done both, going to the gym all the time and doing band workouts, dumbbells, and body weight workouts. So definitely be creating some ebooks for that, and a lot of muscle building, fat burns and all that stuff. Go ahead and put that out. I'll probably start working on that probably end of the week. You know what I'm saying? Seeing gain some more traction. Cause you know, I kind of was doing like the vlogs and all that stuff, but you know, the whole point of this was to document my fitness journey when it comes to like the half marathon race I got coming up, and a lot of workouts in the gym. Cause you know, a lot of people, they see me and they, you know, they tend to always ask me questions about like how do you do this, how did you get like this, and you know, what would I advise for, you know, growing this muscle group and all that stuff. So, you know, making this channel to really, you know, put out some game basically, and you know, expose people to the realities of the fitness. Because I'm pretty sure they got pages out there, but you know, still a lot of people that's out here lying, telling you, oh, if you do this, you're for sure get this. Nothing for sure. Nothing is ever for sure. Like, you do these workouts right here, you're still probably won't be for sure to, you know, gain muscle, or you know, really mold your body a certain way, because you know, hey, everybody has a different body type. So, but we're done right here. What we're about to do now is we're about to head over there to the flat bench. We're going to knock out some bench on the flat and the incline, and then we're gonna get out of here. All right. So, you know, we got 2 plates on the bar. About to do a couple quick sets. I'm just gonna do 2 sets on camera, so I can hurry up and kind of get up out of here. That way I'm not in here too long. But so I'm gonna show you how I bench, basically, how I keep my form tight. Some people, they do a lot wider bench. I like to keep mine a little bit tighter, so I would do mine in a little V shape, like have my body as a V. I'm about to show you right here in a second, but I like to do it like that because whenever I did like a wide grip or anything, you know, I tend to always have issues pop up right here on the inside shoulder. You know, some people, they you know, they have no choice but to do a wider grip, you know, due to some injuries and all that stuff. So, you know, you have like an elbow injury or a real shoulder injury to where you can't do that V-style grip, you know, by all means do a wide grip. But I'm just showing you what I do, what works for me and what feels the best for me. So I'm gonna show you right here. And I kind of like to have that little, it's a little line on your thumb right there. I kind of like to line that up on the beginning of the grip on the bar right there. I like to line that up, and I kind of slide it back just a little bit to where the tip of my thumb is almost at the end, but like the very tip is kind of splitting that grip right there. So, you know, I come up, you know, I like to have that steady base. You know, everything is in a V. You know, I have my toes kind of pointed out. I don't bench like this. I have my toes pointed out like that. Get the grip back right here, and I like to have my shoulders roll back. So I'm gonna pick the bar up, bam, shoulders roll back, and we just gonna go down the V, bam, up. All right. I hate when cause it's one of those bars. I think it's like a power clean bar. You know, power clean bars are the bars that roll around. They don't stand still. So I think this is one of those bars. And whenever you come across those bars, it tends to make the weight feel a little bit heavier due to you trying to balance the whole thing. So not only are you balancing the weight on your body to stay centered on the bench, but at the same time, you're trying to stabilize that bar from rolling all over the place and messing your wrist up. Yes, I don't know what's going on tonight. It's a lot of mosquitoes coming in here. Like maybe it's because I'm right next to the window right here, and the window is open. But yeah, man, I've never seen this many mosquitoes in here like this. So, you know, maybe it's just this night, and I think it was raining earlier this morning, so that could be it too. It's still a little wet outside, but yeah, I'm gonna do this one more set on camera. Go ahead and show you guys the full set without without the kind of like the explanation, you know. So I'm just go straight through it. I like to do pause reps. Pause reps, they feel the best to me. You know, I used to be a chest bouncer, but not anymore. So, you know, I would advise doing slow, steady reps. You know, let it sit in your chest for about a second or something, and push up. You know, really get that good squeeze, that good range of motion, and yeah, you'll definitely see those bench numbers shoot up. So knock out this quick set right here. Just quick sets of 8. I don't go too heavy on bench right now because, you know, I'm trying to stay kind of around the same weight I am right now, kind of still solid, not really trying to change up anything ahead of this race because I got like a month left. So, you know, we're trying to keep everything pretty solid, pretty simple. So, you know, just knock out 225 right here, and we're gonna move on. Well, next time you see me, I'll be on the incline bench. So let me knock out this set real quick. Oh, I'm catching a cramp too. Oh man, I hate when I catch a cramp in my hip, laying back on the bench. Oh, that feels good. No, it doesn't. All right, let me go here. All right, guys. So I had to take off the mic, take the mic off my shirt because I don't want it to get hit by the bar or anything. Because right now, after a few chest workouts I've already done, my my chest is kind of already really burning right now. So, you know, we're gonna see how 225 feels right now on the incline. So, you know, we're gonna go into the first set. You know, hopefully I'm gonna go for 6. You know, if I feel good, I'm gonna go for more. But you know, hopefully they're not nasty. Hopefully there's some clean reps. There's some nasty ones. You know, we're just gonna drop down. Ain't no shame in dropping down on the weight, but let's go ahead and get started. I apply the same thing right here too. Those are some clean reps. They felt pretty solid, but you know, I'm not gonna push my luck. You know, especially I don't have a spot right now. 6 feels pretty good, so I'm just keep it at 6. I'm not gonna try to push it. You know, gonna knock out this last set right here, and we're gonna wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? Might do a little posing, and you know, it's been a while since I hit a couple poses, but maybe not, because body is pretty tense right now. You know, especially in my back area, I'm getting a lot of back cramps right now. But that's just from me running earlier and coming in here doing this workout. But you know, most importantly, you know, I need to hydrate a lot more and get a lot more good carbs and proteins in the body. You know, it's very important fueling. You know, getting those sources of fuel in your body, carbs, you know, good fats, proteins and all that stuff. You know, it's very important getting that stuff in the body, especially when you're doing high intensity workouts or you're going endurance training, especially endurance training. You need your body. You need to perform. So we're about to knock out this last set right here, and we'll see what we do next. So I'm gonna record this set right here, and off camera I'm gonna go ahead and finish my other set. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. a solid back and chest workout in. You know, arm back is feeling pretty solid. Chest is feeling nice and pumped right now. All that's left to do is get something good to eat. Thought the kitchen was open, but looks like the kitchen is not open. You know, I didn't see any food out there, so I'm just go ahead and because I got some stuff back inside the crib, so I'm just wait till I get inside. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up for the day. Next time we're in here, or I might honestly take the camera out tomorrow because I got a 5K run, but the 5K run is it's at this park, and it has like a very steep hill, so you know it's gonna be a pretty hard 5K run right there. But you know we're gonna knock it out. Then the next one is gonna be arms and shoulders. Arms and shoulders is probably my quickest day because throughout the week, whenever I'm doing like chest and back, you know what I'm saying, I'm working out the triceps all the time, and I'm working out those biceps, you know, getting some shoulder work in there, depending on the exercise. You're always working out, basically you're always working out your whole arm, so you know, you don't need to be spending a crazy amount of time, especially not no 2 hours in the gym. I say arms and shoulders, 1 hour tops. If you're doing the just arms day, 1 hour tops, you can really get it done a lot faster than that. It just depends on, you know, if you're in there chilling or not. Shoulders, same thing with shoulders too. But, you know, say that for another day. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and stay tuned. Got more work to come. Peace.